time or jump in time. It's
story time.
very good. You guys sound great. That's easy, huh? But I'm going to use the guitar because that's more fun. That's the guitar, right? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? We're all going to sing along to story time. Here we go. Well, it's not running time.
No!
What?
It's doing on the case.
I forgot to open it. Okay. I'll open it and I'll take out my piano.
I think I know how. No, you can
Oh, you're right. It's a guitar. Sorry. I forgot to take it out. That was the problem. Okay, here we go. Well, it's not running time.
No! You're doing it on the case again.
Sorry. Sorry. A little bit nervous. Okay. Here we go. Well, it's not.
No! Flip it over.
I have to turn it over?
Yeah.
All right. Let's turn it over. Here we go.
No! Flip it over like this.
Oh, flip it over. Why didn't you say so? Flip it over. Okay, there we go.
No!
Well, it's not running.
No, turn it around.
Sound like this?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that works. Oh, you're right. That's much better. Okay. Here we go. Well, it's not running time or jump in time. It's
Story
good.
time.
It's not running time or jump in time. It's
Story
well,
time.
it's not running time or jump in time. It's
Story time.
as soon as our song is done. But it's not done yet. Here we go. Well, it's not walking time or talking time. It's
Story time.
good. It's not walking time or talking time. It's
Story
no,
time.
it's not walking time or talking time. It's
Story time.
as soon as our song is done. Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to do it nice and loud this time. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, it's not eating time or drinking time. It's
Story time.
goodness. It's not eating time or drinking time. It's
Story time.
it's not eating time or drinking time. It's
Story time.
and now our song is done. Very good. Give yourselves a hand. You guys sound very good. Very good. All right. Well, before we do a story, I think I'll do another song. And I'm going to do a song about some of my favorite animals. Okay? I love to sing about animals. And these are some of my favorites. And we're going to start with elephants. And it goes like this. Well, I like elephants. I like elephants. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause elephants like to swing from trees. And elephants always eat bananas. Oh, monkeys. Right, I meant monkeys. Okay, we're going to sing about monkeys. That's what I meant to sing about. Here we go. I like monkeys. I like monkeys. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause monkeys always grow and pet them, and monkeys like to sing. No? Oh, that's a kitty. Right, I'm sorry. Right, that's a kitty cat. Let's sing about kitty cats. Here we go. I like kitties. I like kitties. I'm going to tell you why. I haven't started yet. 'Cause kitties always bark at the mailman. That's a dog. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try dogs. Here we go. I like dogs. I like dogs. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause doggies like to wiggle their fins when they're fish. Okay. You're right. Those are fish. Let's sing about fish. I know all about fish. Here we go. I like fish. I like fish. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause fishies, they can spread their wings when they're soaring through the sky. Pigs spread their wings? Oh, birds. Birds spread their wings. Right, here we go. I like birds. I like birds. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause birdies like to nibble on cheese. Mice. You're right. I'm sorry. Very confused. Okay. Mice. Here we go. I like mice. I like mice. I'm going to tell you why. 'Cause miceies, they are huge and gray, and miceies have a big long trunk. What? Elephants? Wait a minute. Didn't I start with elephants? No, in that case. I like elephants. I like elephants, and I just told you why. Yay! You guys are too smart for me. Horsies? I don't have anything about horsies. All right, let's see. Let's do a story. I think we'll do a story about a giant named Ariella.
Oh yeah, Ariella, I love that.
Well, our story does not start with a giant named Ariella. It starts with a little boy and his father, and the little boy had a ukulele, and the father had a magic wand, and he could make things disappear. Well, the little boy loved his ukulele, and he loved to play, and he loved to sing. The only problem was when he played and sang, he sounded terrible. He sounded like this. He'd go up to someone on the street, total stranger, just walk right up and say, "Hey, mister, listen to this." They'd say, "That sounds terrible, go away." Well, his father had a magic wand, as I said, and he could make things disappear, but he used it to play tricks on people. He'd go up to someone doing a hard day's work like this, sawing a great big log with his great big saw, and the father would step up with a magic wand and make the saw disappear, zip, zip, and the man would fall right into his log. Whoop! Oh, ouch! Well, he didn't have a saw anymore, so he said, "I think I'll just drink my lemonade." And he grabbed his glass of lemonade and he tipped it up to his lips, and just as he did, the father made the glass disappear, and zip, zip, all the lemonade went whoosh. Ew, yeah, lemonade in the face. Well, now he didn't have a saw, he didn't have lemonade. He said, "I'll just go sit down in my most comfortable chair." And he backed up to sit down in his chair, but just before he did, the father made the chair disappear. Zip, zip, and the man went, whoosh. Oh, ow! Well, one day the boy was walking along with his ukulele, and he went into a bookstore. And in the bookstore, there was a man standing on the top step of a ladder, putting a book on the highest shelf. The boy walked in with his ukulele, and he said, "Hey, mister, listen." The man said, "Oh my goodness, you scared me. That's very dangerous. You shouldn't do that." Well, just then the father stepped in with his magic wand and made the ladder disappear. Zip, zip. The man went, "Ah! Oh! Ow!" Well, luckily he was not badly hurt, but he was very upset. So that night he got all the grown-ups in town together and they had a meeting. And he said, "Let's get rid of that boy and the father. Let's make him leave town." And they all said, "Okay, yeah." So they went to the house of the boy and the father. They knocked on the door. The father opened the door. He said, "Whoa, those people out there." They said, "You and your boy have to leave town. You play too many tricks on us, so we're going to make you go live in the old yucky blucky house at the end of the meadow." So they did. They took their things and they left, and they went to go live in the old yucky blucky house at the end of the meadow. Well, in this town, they used to tell stories about a giant named Ariella. Now, no one had ever seen Ariella. Most people didn't believe he was real, until one morning, the sun started to rise up in the sky. Something huge stepped over the mountain. And the people said, "What is that thing?" "I don't know, it's huge, whatever it is." And they said, "Oh, that's Ariella the giant, he's real and he's coming to town, what are we going to do?" And they ran in their houses, and they hid under their beds and in their closets, they locked their doors, but they could still feel the ground shake as Ariella came closer. He stopped, because there was a great big rock in his way, but he just picked it up and ate it. And he kept coming. Boom, he stopped again. There was a big tree in his way, but he just reached down and pulled it out of the ground and ate it. And he kept coming. Well, just about now, he was very near the old yucky blucky house where the boy and the father were staying. And the boy woke up because he felt the ground shaking. He got out of bed. He looked out the window. He said, "It's Ariella the giant. He's real. Hey, Dad, wake up. Dad, we got to do something. Dad, it's Ariella the giant. He's right out there. Dad, hurry up. Wake up. We got to do something." His father said, "There's no such thing as Ariella. Go back to sleep." The boy said, "No, Dad, he's right out there. He's real. We got to do something. Hurry up. Wake up. It's Ariella the giant. Dad, come on. Wake up." His dad got up. He said, "I've told you before, there is no such thing as Ariella. Oh, he is real. If only I could get him to lie down, I could make him disappear." The boy said, "Hey, Dad, maybe I could get him to lie down. I'll play him a song about himself, and maybe he'll laugh and sing and dance so much he'll fall down, and you can make him disappear." The father said, "That's a good idea, son, but I've heard you play and you're not very good." The boy said, "Come on, Dad, I've been practicing. Listen." And sure enough, for the first time, the boy played 2 nice chords on his ukulele. The father said, "All right, son, go give it a try." So that little boy took his ukulele, he went out into the field, he saw Ariella. Ariella saw him. And he started to walk toward the boy. And the boy saw how terrible Ariella really was. He was as tall as a building, and he had horrible, greasy, dirty hair because he never washed it. He had big, yellow, drooly, scraggly teeth because he never brushed them. And he had great, big, hairy, stinky feet. And he walked up to that boy. Boom, boom. He stopped. He started to reach down for the boy. The boy said, "Wait a minute, Mr. Abioyo, before you eat, may I have a song for you?" Abioyo said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, I have a song. It goes like this. Abioyo, 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 Abioyo." Well, Abioyo had never heard a song about himself before, and he kind of liked it. It made him smile. And that's really weird, because when a big, ugly giant smiles, it looks like this. And that boy, he kept on playing, "Abioyo, Abioyo." And Abioyo started to sing and dance along. Abioyo, and so that boy, he played even faster. Abioyo, yo, 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 yo. Abioyo, yo, 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 yo. Abioyo sang and danced faster. And the boy kept on playing, and the giant kept on dancing, and the boy kept on playing, until the giant got so tired he fell down to the ground. And when he did, the father stepped up with his magic wand and zip, zip, Abioyo disappeared. All the people in town saw what the boy and the father had done, and they felt kind of bad about making him leave. So they went out into the meadow and they said, "Hey, you saved us from Abioyo. We're sorry we made you leave. Won't you come back?" And they said, "Okay." And they put the boy and the father up on their shoulders, and they carried him back to town all the way, singing, "Abioyo, Abioyo." And that's the story of Abioyo. There are puppets. They're coming out right now.
You were just telling us the story.
Yeah, that was a telling story, and this is a puppet story. So let's see here. See which story we should do. I have lots of puppets, and I have to find the right ones. Sometimes they're hard to find. I'm looking for a little monkey. Let's see if it's in here. Monkey, are you in here? Monkey.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
You can't find it. You guys see a monkey? I don't know. Well, this little monkey. Sit down, okay? Sit on the bottom. Thank you. This little monkey, he lived up in a mango tree. He loved his mangoes, and today was a special day because all of the mangoes were ripe. He looked around and said, "Oh, look at all the mangoes. This is great. I'm going to have one." And he picked a mango. "Oh, that's delicious. I got to have more." So he started eating lots of mangoes. And he ate and ate until he got so full and so tired, he had to take a nap. Whoop! And he slept for a long time. He slept so long that when he woke up, he was hungry again. He got up and said, "Oh, okay, time for more mangoes." And he ate until he got so tired he had to take another nap. Whoop! Well, the next time he woke up, he looked around and he said, "Okay, time for more mangoes. Oh no, I ate all the mangoes. I should have saved some for later. There's no more. Wait, what's that?" And he looked across the river that was just below his tree, and he saw lots of mangoes on lots of mango trees. He said, "Look at all the mangoes, but there's a river down there, and I don't know how to swim. Oh, if only I knew how to swim." Well, someone heard him say that. Someone who lived down in the river below. It was an alligator. And he swam up under the monkey's tree. And he said, "Monkey?" "Yeah, who's there?" "Down here." "Oh, hi, alligator." "Hello, monkey. I heard you need a ride across the river." "Oh, yeah, there's lots of mangoes there, but I don't know how to swim." "Well, climb on my back. I'll give you a ride." "Oh, okay, thanks." And he climbed down the tree and got on the alligator's back, and they started to swim across the river when the alligator started to laugh. Why are you laughing?" "Because I'm not taking you across the river." Well, where are you taking me?" "I'm taking you home where I will eat your heart." You want to eat my heart?" Yes. Oh, well, in that case, you should take me to those mango trees, because that's where I left it. Huh? Yeah, I left it up in those trees. If you take me there, I'll get it for you. Really? Really? Oh, all right. So he climbed back on. They swam all the way across the river to the mango trees. And when they got there, the monkey climbed up into the trees, and of course, he started eating mangoes. Monkey. Yeah? Where's your heart? Oh, I'm still looking. Hold on. Monkey. Yeah? Your heart? Still looking. Hold on. Monkey. Yeah? Come down. Okay. He grabbed all the mangoes he could carry and he went back down to see the alligator. Well, did you find your heart? Oh, you know what? I must have left it at my home tree. If you take me back home, I'll get it for you. Oh. All right, climb on. So he climbed back on, and they swam all the way back to the monkey's home tree. When they got there, the monkey climbed up into his tree, and now it was his turn to laugh. He said, "What's so funny? You silly alligator. My heart was in my chest the whole time." You mean you tricked me? Well, not until you tricked me first. I hope you learned a lesson. Never trick a monkey. Ha! And he climbed deep into his tree, and the alligator swam away and never did get the monkey's heart. And that's the end. Thank you. Can we do another puppet story?
Yeah! The real one, the one you were talking about.
The real one?
You know, the one you were talking about earlier.
Which one was I talking about earlier?
I wonder if it's a Leo. You know, the one with the giant.
Oh.
I wonder if this one is...
No, that's just a telling story. That's not a puppet story.
I
I don't know. I just like to tell it without puppets. Now, this story has a very special little girl, and her name is Samantha. And this is a story about the day Samantha went to the zoo with her mother. Let me tie her back up here. She doesn't look very good all untied like that. Well, her mother always told her when they went to the zoo not to run around too fast and get lost. She said, "Okay, Mom." But when they got to the zoo, she couldn't help herself. She was so excited. She wanted to go see the lions first. So she ran as fast as she could to go see the lions. And when she got there, she said, "Ah, lions! Hi, lions! Look, I can be a lion. Watch." Then she went to see the elephants. She said, "Hi, elephants! Look, I can be an elephant." Then she went to see the monkeys. Those were her favorite. She said, "Ah, monkeys! Hi, monkeys! Look, I can be a monkey. Watch. Oh, oh, ah, ah, ah! Don't you love monkeys, Mom? Mom? Mom! Uh-oh." She ran so fast, she lost track of her mother. Well, she was always told if she got lost to stay right where she was. So she sat on a bench next to the monkey cages and she waited. Sorry. And she waited. And she waited. And her mother still hadn't come. Now she was getting worried because everyone was leaving the zoo. She was all by herself. She said, "Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?" Then she heard a voice behind her say, "Can I help?" Huh? Who said that? She didn't see any people, but when she looked in the cage right behind her, she did see a great big orangutan. He said, "I did. Can I help?" Huh? You can talk? Of course I can talk. We can all talk. We usually choose not to. Wow, a talking monkey. Actually, I'm an orangutan. Orange can? No. Not an orange can, an orangutan. Now, how can I help? Well, I'm tired and I can't find my mom. Well, if you're tired, why don't you take a little nap? I'll watch over you. Oh, thank you. And so she laid down on the bench next to his cage. She tried to fall asleep, but he was tired too, and he fell asleep first, and he snored. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, what? You scared me. Well, you were snoring. I don't snore. How would you know you were asleep? I told you I don't snore. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Do. Don't. Do. Don't. Do. Look, why don't you try counting sheep?
Sheep? It's a zoo, not a farm. There's no sheep here.
No, 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 not real sheep. Pretend sheep. You pretend the sheep are jumping over your head, and you count them. Soon you'll be fast asleep.
Counting pretend sheep.
That's right.
Okay, I'll try.
And so she put her head down, and she tried counting pretend sheep, but the orangutan fell asleep first, again.
1, 2. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey! What? You scared me again.
Oh, you were snoring again.
I told you I don't snore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Do.
Don't do. Don't do.
He's going to sleep.
Look, why don't you try eating something?
Oh, okay, what do you have?
I have bananas.
No, I don't like bananas.
Well, neither do I, but it's all they give me.
A monkey who doesn't like bananas?
Orangutan.
Orange can.
Look, just try a banana.
Okay, fine.
So she took a banana from his cage and she ate it all up. And you know what? It turns out she did like bananas just fine. She got done and said,
That was good, thank you. I'm sorry you don't like them. What do you like?
"Oh, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches."
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yes, but they never give them to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, now that you've eaten, maybe you can sleep.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
So she put her head down with a nice full tummy, but you know what happened. He fell asleep first. And he snored.
Excuse me.
Hey! What? Will you please stop scaring me?
Will you please stop snoring?
I told you I don't snore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
I can't even see the damn
Don't. All right, look, how about if I snuggle with you?
Oh, that would be nice, yeah.
So he got out of his cage, and he walked around and picked up Samantha, brought her back into his cage, he set her on his lap, and he started to rub her back, and pretty soon Samantha fell asleep. And you know what? Samantha snored too. Well, after a little while, he heard voices. He said, "Oh, that must be her mother. I'd better put her back." So he picked her up, and he set her back on the bench and went back inside of his cage and waited there. Samantha's mother got there and said, "Samantha, there you are."
Huh? Oh, Mom, thank goodness you're here. I was so scared. I don't know what I would have done if it weren't for this orange can. And you know what else? You can talk. Listen, go ahead.
Orange can.
Hey, he was doing it earlier. Come on, talk.
Why do you have it? I owned it.
Her mother said, "Well, Samantha, you've had a very big day. Why don't I take you home and put you to bed?" And that's what she did. But she came back every day after that and brought him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's the end.